Well, Gwyneth Paltrow, she's at the center of a bombshell new book called Gwyneth, the Biography, where author Amy Odell dives into the life of the Hollywood icon, focusing on aspects that have not been made public until now, from her star-studded dating history to the choices that she's made in her somewhat controversial wellness career. There's a lot in this book. So there's a lot getting already leaked to the public before the book is officially out. Anything catching your attention, ladies?
I really want to know what happened between her and Winona Ryder more than anything. More than anything, especially because.
Can you give any background?
Yes. So with Shakespeare in Love, which was the role that Gwyneth Paltrow won her Oscar for, the classic narrative before this book was that she was reading the audition with Winona, like practicing lines, I believe, and was like, "This script's actually pretty good," and then talked to her agent, and then auditioned, and then got the part. In the book, they're alleging that Gwyneth actually got the script from her agent and turned the movie down, and that the rumor was something that Winona started. I want to know what the actual thing is, because I love stale drama. Like, both of them are doing fine. You know, like both of them are doing fine.
It's been decades.
Funny. It's decades. They're probably over it. I feel like if you talk to Winona and we're like, "Did you make that up?" She'd be like, "Yeah, listen." So I want to know what happened. I really, really want to be a fly on the wall there.
Yeah. Similar time period. I'm interested in the stuff that she apparently talks about to do with Brad Pitt, or she doesn't talk about, that the author talks about. Particularly the story about how, so Gwyneth apparently was offered the role in Feeling Minnesota alongside Keanu Reeves. At the same time, she was offered the role on Seven, which we remember with Brad Pitt. So she says she was talking to a friend. She's like, "Which one should I choose?" And her friend said, "Well, who do you want to date, Keanu or Brad?" And that's how she made that decision.
It's a win-win, baby. It's a win-win.
She ended up doing the movie. We all know. Then they ended up dating. They were together for a while. But then the relationship around the time of, it was Emma, actually.
Oh, Emma, yeah.
She told somebody on the crew, I think, that she had a crush on Hugh Grant. And that some of the things, and again, who's this crew member that she was just like shooting the stuff with? She said that Brad and I had very different upbringings. So when we would go to restaurants and order caviar, I had to say to Brad, "This is beluga, and this is," I don't even know how to say this word, ostra.
Oh, yeah.
Like basically, he wasn't cultured enough for her, is the rumor. And that's how it ended.
That's so keep that to yourself.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You think the crew member's gonna be like, yeah, the caviar.
He didn't know caviar, get rid of it.
They're like holding the boom.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, "What are you talking about?"
I know, I'm interested, and I'm reading for this story alone. Apparently, the relationship with Gwyneth and Madonna went south on a vacation that Gwyneth was on with her then husband, Chris. For some reason, Madonna knew where they were. She invited herself there and then had a dinner, and everybody was at the dinner. And then she gave a speech and spoke to her daughter, Lourdes, so horribly that it offended Chris and Gwyneth to the point where they're like, "We can no longer be friends with this person."
Wow.
And I want to know, well, what did Madonna say to her daughter? Because I've been around friends when they reprimand their kids, and I just like, that's your business, that's your child. But it's never come to the point where I'm like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be your friend." What did Madonna say? And you know Madonna punches back, so I'm waiting for Madonna's response, because you know she's gonna say something. You know she's gonna say something.
It's gonna get juicy real quick. I almost forgot they were friends. I forgot a lot of these things, right? Oh my gosh. I think for me, I think the lasting legacy for me and Gwyneth, which I'm going to be interested to see if they even touch upon in this book, is we know that she's become so huge with her Goop empire. And her website was she was like the original celebrity wellness influencer. And since then, everyone's got all kinds of stuff that they're hawking on the market. But she was in particularly so influential because she was peddling a lot of pseudoscience that not only hurt women, but I think it also swindled so many of us out of thousands, millions, multi-millions of dollars. And since then, I don't think the industry has recovered where women at vulnerable times in our lives are peddled nonsense for the sake of a sale. And I think she kind of started that trend. We remember the jade egg up the vagina. She was sued up the wazoo for that. And there were doctors yelling. We know the name, we know the name Dr. Jen Gunter, who's an amazing Canadian OBGYN. She became famous for taking down Gwyneth Paltrow's pseudoscience off of Goop. And I don't think we've recovered from that. So I want to see how they handle that. So we have all these lovely things to say about her, but I think she's hurt a lot of women. So anyway, Carly, speaking of women, we love having you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.